This is Omoda E5 and it's a lot more fun than I thought. So then, what is Omoda E5? I bet it's a car you've never heard of, and I don't blame you. I was in the same position 4 weeks ago, but now I've been using it as my daily driver for the last 4 weeks, and I can really tell you the good and the bad sides of this car. Is it worth considering, especially at the very affordable price point? Well, there are some things I've discovered that you should definitely know before buying this car. Hey, by the way, if you enjoy videos like these and you want to see cars tested for longer than just a couple of hours or days, we test the cars for 4 weeks, then hit that subscribe button. It actually helps us and we appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Back to the video. Firstly, the design and price. Omoda is a brand owned by Chery. The name Omoda is representative of fashion forward, where the O symbolizes oxygen and Moda is Italian for fashion. It's marketed as a young, innovative and stylish alternative to traditional SUVs. Does it deliver? Well, I've got mixed feelings. On the outside, the design reminds me of Lexus. Is it just me? Do you know what I mean? I think the outside is rather nice, but the complaints I've got is about the interior design. It doesn't scream value for money, rather just budget orientated. There's odd choice of design inside, especially the RGB car illuminated logo on the passenger side. The materials feel like the price tag, rather less than more. And that's me comparing this to some of the other Chinese EVs that I've tried on the channel. So the price. The EV version starts from £33,000, where the hybrid and petrol versions start from £23,000. With the EV, you've got two options: Night, which is the base package, and Noble, the 1500 upgrade package that offers quite a lot for your money. You get 360-degree surround view camera, electrical driver seats in the front, and the passenger in the front, electrical sunroof, Sony 8-speaker audio system, power tailgate, and air purification system for the cabin. I say the Noble is worth every penny, and that's the version I have here. It's worth mentioning that on Auto Trader, I can find these Omoda E5s going for £22,000 new, or even around £18,000 for models that have a couple of thousand miles on the clock. Huge savings to be had when avoiding their official website. Talking about performance and range, I want to start with the fun aspect of this car. This car has a burnout mode, and when you enable it, you're just spinning the wheels at all time. In essence, the secret is traction control off button. And I've tried it with other different EVs, but this Omoda really applies the torque in a very aggressive way, and when you don't have the traction control enabled, you're just in burnout mode, burning through your front tires at all times. The car has around 150 kilowatts of power. That takes you from 0 to 60 in 7 seconds, but in my experience, the car struggles with grip. It's either the algorithm that applies the power to the wheels or the wheel sizes, because even with traction control on, you can feel the system fighting for grip. It supports up to 110 kilowatts DC charging, which I've never tried because I refuse to get ripped off by the public charging in the UK. I charge at home with a 7.4 kilowatt charger instead. It supports up to 11 kilowatts at home charging when your home supply allows that. The battery is a 61 kilowatt hour battery, delivering 257 to 267 miles of range. In reality, my range is between 150 and 200 miles in the 4 weeks I've used it. Perhaps in the summer and in the warmer weather, that would be slightly more. But what's it like to drive? It's okay at best, and let me explain. It's very hard to get comfortable in the driver position in this car. The pedals are really close to the steering wheel, which means that your seat is too far back from the steering wheel, or your feet are folded into an origami underneath the steering wheel. But the good side is that it's flooded with tech in terms of intelligent cruise control, lane keep assistance, all the bells and whistles you'd want in terms of driver comfort, including seat and steering wheel heating. Regarding the infotainment system and audio quality, it's not the greatest, and you can definitely feel the corners were cut in this department. Audio sounds alright, I'm not impressed with that. I've also noticed the cabin noise in the highways is a bit louder than what I've experienced on all the other cars on the channel. But the tip here is I found it significantly quieter when closing the blind of the sunroof, because that adds extra fabric between the glass and the cabin just becomes a little bit quieter. It's also worth mentioning that the car is rather small from the inside, especially in the back seats. Don't expect a ton of space for bigger size people. The boot size is generous and fits well in the city SUV market. All in all, what is the Cars for Mars rating for this car? I'm gonna say 5 out of 10. I feel like it's so in the middle of the field that perhaps gets lost in the grey. At the same time, when looking at the price point, it offers quite a lot of car for around £20,000. And if you're in the EV market, that's a good price in a city where you'd otherwise have to pay a clear own zone tax. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And by the way, if you like trying different cars, then you probably are interested in the following segment. The answer is car subscription called Flexed. And I found this company when I was looking for a new car, and I wasn't exactly sure which car I wanted to try. And that subscription idea, that actually sold me. Well, how does it work? So, you go to the website, pick a car, and then after 28 days, you can change the car. Change to a different car. You can change the car after every 28 days. Ever wanted to have multiple cars and not actually commit to a car, but just try lots of different cars? Well, this is it. Pay a fee depending on which car you choose. Enjoy a new car. This car was literally brand new when I got this one. Road tax, manufacturer's warranty, and breakdown cover with roadside assistance already included in the price. Go pick up the car or get it delivered and cancel anytime you want after 28 days. So if you want to try different cars or you're not sure which car to buy and you'd like to just have a little go first, go check out these guys in the video description below or the QR code. In fact, I actually reached out to them and asked if you can get a discount code so you can use the code TN50 to get 50% off your sign-up fees. Send an email to the one what you're seeing on the screen right now, or check it out in the video description below. I'll leave the link in there and on the pinned comments if you want to do that. I'm loving it. So if you want a different car in the winter and a different car in the summer, it's doable for the first time ever.